our universe, is it the only one? Well, currently that's our next big thing we are trying to figure out. There are some claims that are backed up a bit, like that our universe touched another or collided with another. But still, let's just do the basic logical path here. So first we thought that our planet Earth is the center of everything, and everything revolves around our planet, including the sun. So later we find out that we were wrong and that our planet goes around our sun. That kinda deflated our ego a bit, realizing that we are not the center of everything. But the sun is our sun, and everything goes around it. Turns out our sun is just one out of the hundreds of billions in our galaxy alone. Again, deflating our ego even more. But our galaxy is the only one. Again, turns out it is not the only one. After realizing that Andromeda is not just a small nebula in the sky, but a whole new galaxy with trillion suns, that is when we completely realized that we are not the center of anything, nor are we so special after all. Then we realized that there are actually 100 billion galaxies, each and every one with an uncountable number of suns and planets, even more exotic than ours. Now, recent findings suggest that there are actually 2 trillion galaxies. At this point, we learned a lesson. Nothing we thought that was the center was the actual center. There's usually no only one. So, going by that logic, there should not be one universe, rather, multiple of them. To realize how small we are even in our universe, let's take a look at Andromeda. Normally large and contains trillion stars. To count to even 1 trillion, it would take you over 31,000 years, or 452 of your lifetimes, assuming the average of 70 years of a lifespan. But that doesn't take into account sleeping and other activities, so likely over 700 of your lifetimes would be needed to count every Andromeda star, assuming you take 1 second look at each star. So that is a lot of lifetimes and a lot of years, and that is just one mildly large galaxy out of 2 trillion of them. So realizing all those things together, it should be seriously considered that there are more universes. So then, what would those universes look like and be like? Well, sadly, as of right now, we can only imagine and give some somewhat rational thought. So obviously in other universes, the laws of physics likely will not be there. Gravity, light, atoms, or material as we know it will likely be completely different. But you may even have other laws that would apply only to that universe. Heck, light or anything visible may not even be a concept in that universe. Everything would be just dark to us, dark to our senses, meaning our senses would be likely completely useless in that universe. So you could not even imagine what would it be like. You may not even be limited to 3 dimensions. The 4th dimension might be in that universe, and that universe may not even be as elegant as ours is, with planets, stars, galaxies. Maybe another universe, it would be chaotic, and anything that would have a mind could not be formed in such a universe. Time may even be passing differently, if there is even time in such a universe. Basically, everything as we know it could be different. But how many of these universes would be there all? It's really not the question we can answer. We have no idea what actually consists of this whole thing we are in. It's really a bit mind-blowing to think about what is all, everything, even besides our universe. What is out there in total? Well, that's the question that humanity likely will never be able to answer.